What is up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about one of the most annoying infectious diseases, herpes labialis. I hope you've had time to digest the information from the first video. If you haven't, then please make sure you go watch it. It's the primary infection of herpes simplex. So today we're going to be talking about the secondary, or better known as the recurrent version of this disease. Okay, so now let's do a quick recap on how it occurred again. So remember, to get the primary infection, you had to have been kissed or basically exposed to this virus at a young age, right? And so whenever you are kissed in that location, the virus is taken up by the axon where it resides in your trigeminal ganglia. So now that this virus lives in the trigeminal ganglia, it can basically get reactivated at any point in life, okay? And what are the type of triggers? Well, there's various amounts. Starting with number one, UV sunlight. Fever can be one of them. Any trauma, menstrual cycle, allergies, any of those type of things can re-trigger this virus, and then you could get potential symptoms. Why do I say potential symptoms? Well, just like the primary infection, there are two branches, right? There's the asymptomatic and the symptomatic. Once again, the symptomatic is the least common of the two, with the asymptomatic being about 80% of the time. What is another term herpes labialis is commonly referred as? A. Papilloma, B. Cold sore, or C. Canker sore. Make sure you stay tuned to find out the answer at the end of the video. So whenever you are in the asymptomatic version, this is basically known as like the virus shedding period. Okay, so this can happen about once per month, and as you increase in age, it'll decrease in recurrence, okay? This is whenever you're really infectious, and often whenever people actually inoculate younger kids or other adults if they were never infected. Meanwhile, if you're part of the symptomatic version, well, then you will be experiencing what is known as herpes labialis, which is really what this disease is referred to as. What does this mean, herpes labialis? Well, labia means lips. So that is the number one place where you'll normally see these lesions occur. These lesions being blisters or ulcers that are normally covered with a pseudomembrane around them. So other than the lips, they can also occur in what is known as your keratinized mucosa. So where is your keratinized mucosa? Your keratinized mucosa has two places in the oral cavity: your gingiva and your hard palate. Why is it keratinized? Well, these are places that are known to being abraded via brushing your teeth or eating food. So naturally the body just deposits an extra keratin layer over that part of the mucosa to make sure it's basically stronger. So now if you did experience symptoms, herpes labialis, these will not normally last from 7 to 10 days. However, there are treatments for it to speed up your recovery or even prevent it. These are either as an ointment with antivirals and hydrocortisone, or as a systemic treatment with also more potent antivirals. With that being said, there are ways to prevent this. So it is highly recommended that if you are not currently in the active stage, that you're constantly washing your hands, right? This is to keep any type of potential triggers that you could keep in your hands from triggering and reactivating this virus. Additionally, it is recommended that you don't touch the active site. Other than that, you also don't want to be sharing any types of drinks, anything that your mouth has come in contact with, as you don't want to be infecting other people. What other term is herpes labialis commonly referred as? The answer is B, cold sore. This is because it can often be re-triggered by a fever. That is all I have for you today, guys. Please make sure you go check out the other video with the primary infection. Give it a like and then subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Peace.